friends, today I'm doing another portfolio update because I made quite a few changes to my portfolio, and well, actually I'm planning on doing quite a few other changes to my portfolio. But I think it's pretty realistic to show how my portfolio is changing at every step of the way because I'm sharing my financial journey and my journey in learning about investing. Though this portfolio is not how I want it to be and I have a lot of changes in mind, I think it's quite realistic to show how it is at every step of the way. Vivi from the not so distant future here with 2 apologies because I took the screenshots like a little bit later than I filmed the video, and there's £1 difference to what I say and what I show on the screen. I'm not exactly sure why that is because I waited until like 7 p.m. for all the markets to close, and I was sure that all the market closed, but I must have obviously missed one market that was still open, so I hope that's not too annoying while you're watching this video. And secondly, I might have forgotten to wipe my lens because the video is a little bit blurry. Beginner YouTubers, am I right? But on the bright side, I got all my dividends for the month of June, so I will include those at the end of the video as well to see what I got paid for my portfolio in June. And at the moment my portfolio is worth £1,564, and it has gone up by £21, 1.4% return, which is it's pretty good, but as I always say, the market fluctuates, so this might change any day. And then going down into my investments, I have BP with £123. This has gone down a little bit as oil prices have fallen once again. I bought some Johnson & Johnson, £169. I still have my 10 shares of like £3 Lloyds that I haven't yet decided, but I'm planning on selling. Then I have 3 shares in Pepsi for £319. And I actually plan on selling Pepsi and buying Coca-Cola just because their finances seem to be a little bit more reliable. But truth be told, I am planning on selling everything here because I will repurchase them all in ISA. So I will be moving my account from a Trading212 investment classic account to a Trading212 ISA. And I'm quite looking forward to having everything in an ISA after my last change. So at the moment that will be quite a slow process of selling everything as they go a little bit positive and moving the money over to my ISA and then buying whatever is on sale there. Because that's kind of what investment is to me, to be honest, just looking for the best deal at the time. I have 6 shares of Secure Income, £16, 20 shares of Taylor Wimpey, £28, the Renewable Infrastructure Group, 10 shares for £12, which I'm once again planning on selling. Yeah, and now all my index funds. Vanguard FTSE All World, £114, 3 units. iShare Core FTSE 100, £60, 10 units. iShares Core S&P 500, £705, 28 units. And then iShare UK Property, £9 for 2 units. And this is my allocation at the bottom. I do have quite a big chunk of my investments into the S&P 500, and I am trying to be more index fund based at the moment, so this is expected from my portfolio to have many more index funds compared to individual companies. But I think it's quite a good result. I'm happy with where I am so far, and I am pretty excited to have them all moved into my ISA, to have them all secure from taxes and just have them in one place that I can organize and stop moving about so much. I know this video was a little bit basic, but as I'm planning on selling all these things and I don't really know how my ISA will look like, I imagine in the next few weeks my portfolio will change pretty dramatically, so I just wanted to show you that the portfolios do change when you're a beginner investor and just make it realistic. And now for the dividend paid in June, which are my first dividends I received for this portfolio with Trading212. I received 33 pence from Vanguard FTSE All World High Dividend Yield, and that's just for having 1 share in it. And the other 2 are from iCore S&P 500 and iCore FTSE 100, 84 pence and 43 pence. And keep in mind that this is not for my full current portfolio that I showed earlier. This is for my full portfolio I showed in the previous video when I first started investing, and I had much lower amounts back then. I think I had like £400 or around £400 before. For example, for the iShare S&P 500 fund, I only received dividends for 8.5 shares and currently I have 28 shares, so I can see the difference when they paid me the dividends for how many shares they have paid me the dividends. Overall, for a portfolio I started about 2 months ago, and I've only had £400 at the time in it. I'm pretty happy with £1.60. I would honestly be happy with anything because I see a little bit of a progress and it's still in the green, but it feels really nice to see some dividends coming in. I was really happy when I got the notification that, oh, my first dividends were paid in. And now I'll play the fun game of trying to match up everything when I can sell them to get the dividends and move it in my ISA. But I do actually really enjoy it. I think it's quite a hobby to learn about investing and to do all these little things, and making a little bit of money on the side. It's very motivating to keep me engaged and keep me actively learning about it. I'm also looking into ways to track my dividends, but it's not something I fully decided on because now I'm looking more into how to move everything to my ISA. But as soon as everything is put together and I'm in my ISA, I think I would like to have a way of tracking my dividends, because it keeps me quite motivated to see it on a monthly basis. And I know that a lot of the months maybe I won't get anything, or I'll get amounts like this, like £1 or less than £1, and that's fair enough, but it's still nice to have that visibility. Lots of things on my to-do list, but luckily I have the internet and all the resources for me to learn about them. Thank you for watching, have a nice day and stay safe. Goodbye.